We are on deck 6 forward. If you're facing the front, on the right side is the cube barbecue joint. They'll have country music back here. This is a specialty restaurant also. So again, cover charge or your specialty dining credits. We do have the bar. So you can come just down here and go over, sit at the bar and listen to the music without having to eat. We haven't had the barbecue on here, but it smelled really good when we were in here to get something to drink and listen to the music the other night. Over towards the left is the library. Also, meeting rooms on this side. There is the Atlantic. I'm pointing that out specifically because we had trouble finding that for our group. So you can come back through here. Is the library, card rooms, you can play cards. And then right across from there is the Pacific meeting room. That is actually where we were for our meet and greet on the first sea day. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Oh, right. Going towards deck 6 aft. This is the main deck as far as when you come on the ship initially during the embarkation. It's also where guest services is. The shore excursion desk. They'll be happy to take care of you over here. They'll do movies, classes, so they're teaching cha-cha right now. Game shows like Deal or No Deal, Wheel of Fortune, all that is on here. Plenty of seating area. Again, except during the game shows, it does pack up in here, especially during the 18 plus not so newlywed game. Cruise next. Hiya! Is the atrium bar, the main Starbucks. That's where you'll get like your frozen drinks and stuff on there. There's a view from the other side of there. They do have the photo studio over there as far as the private sessions. You can also sit up on deck 7 to watch what's going on. They've got seating up at the local. We'll be up there in a little bit and you can see that. They do have these boards. I do want to point these out all over the ship. You can actually come and make reservations. You can look at the map. It'll show you where you're at right then. So as you can see, we're right here on deck 6. So if you need to locate anything, this one's not working very well, but you can go to the different locations. It'll show you how to get there. You can also, there are slots if they're working here to make your reservations. You'll put your key card in there. They do. If you need medicines and stuff, you can purchase those in various places around the ship. Obviously, a bit more expensive than on land. Morning. So this is a staircase that goes up to the casino on deck 7. It changes colors on the lights there at different times. And as we were up there on 8 earlier, there's the staircase from 7 to 8 and the chandelier again. This is where most of your comedy shows are. We were in there the first night for the Decades, Welcome Aboard Decades Dance Party. As you saw earlier in the week, we did come back here to teppanyaki. This is also where you can go to make your dining reservations, change things up at embarkation or during the day, during the week. Over on this side is Maltings, the whiskey bar. Currently not open. A lot of the bars will open later in the day, even on C days, but main bars and stuff like the Atrium Bar or the Starbucks area, all that's open pretty much all day. More art, you can actually bid on that, purchase that if you'd like. And we have the Mix Bar back here. This is located more deck 6 mid, closer to aft actually. This is where your taste and savor restaurants are. There are two of the main dining rooms. They will be either open for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. They do close in between to get ready for the next meal. No reservations required. You just come up and they get you seated. And here we have the aft elevators. This is also if you do any kind of scavenger hunt or anything, you're looking for a model of the ship. This is where you would go. Kinds of little wards and stuff up here. And then here is the model of the ship. Honor and remember. And that is your tour of deck 6. Okay, we are on deck 7 forward. This is where the Joy Theater is. We got the show going, so we won't stay long. Just more to show it around real quick. It's an international cruise hound show. I know you. How you doing? Getting some ship tours going. Right. So moving towards deck 7 aft, we have the local bar and grill. This is open pretty much 24/7. Later in the evening, they have a smaller menu. They do have seating out here. It looks down over the atrium area, so you can come up here to sit and watch the show from up here. Show this menu as we're coming past since they have it up here. So during the day, they got more of a full menu, but in the evening, there's lighter stuff, pretzel bites, wings, burgers, not a whole lot. We got the bar. Now I'm going to stop recording here as we're coming back, but there's the casino. Okay, so once you get through the casino, come to the back is the other main dining room, the Manhattan room. We have not ate here yet. That's probably tomorrow night. Tonight we have Ocean Blue, so Drain and I. And of course, walk out just like other places. Let's come back here to show this real quick. They really like their mirrors on the Norwegian Joy. So this is the larger of the three main dining rooms, the Manhattan room. And as you can see, it does go all the way up to the back of the ship there, the aft. Again, all three main dining rooms have the same menu for that night. So you can go to any of the three that you like. No reservations are required. Just walk up, tell them how many you are, scan the card, and as soon as the table's ready, they take you right to it. And that is deck 7 of the Norwegian Joy. There's also access to the waterfront this way. This is where your beers, the bars have some beers, but most of your beers you'll get back here, specialty beers. We won't be able to record in there right now. They're doing some maintenance, it looks like. Again, we're midship on deck 8. You can see La Bistros back there. This is the waterfront, is what they call this. Walking area. Again, beautiful views from down here, just like from our balcony. They have the restaurants that you can sit outside. They've got the seating areas all down through there. We're not going to walk down through there on this. Both sides are the same way, just the different restaurants and shops. We're getting ready to go through the shop area here in just a minute, which is also on deck 8. All right, so now going towards midship deck 8. We got the stores. Beauty shop where they got like the perfumes, souvenirs, photo gallery. Good morning. The watches, Effie jewelry. This is also where you'll get your bracelets and charms if you get those on the collect those on the ship. Here in the center, they'll usually have deals, like they got $10 deals going on right now. Invicta watches. Always got deals going on. Gold by the inch. Good. How you? There's a chandelier here at deck 8 down to deck 7 and 6. Beautiful chandelier. Over here is the Sugarcane Mojito Bar. We've not been in there yet. The liquor store and cigarettes are duty free. Good morning.
Morning, hi.
So this is the Cavern Liverpool, kind of designed like the old Liverpool Beatles. They'll do their shows in here. It does fill up fast. We ran into that trying to come last night. So maybe we'll catch a show in here yet. We'll see. We gotta get here early. We did see they do a big show in the big theater also. So continuing on, staircases down to 7, and then around the corner to 6. Beautiful artwork all over the ship. You could even just walk around and look at the artwork if you really wanted to on the ship. Continuing on, we have Ocean Blue, which is the seafood restaurant. We'll be eating here tonight. And then you have La Cucina, which is the Italian restaurant. Again, those are both specialty dinings. You can use your specialty dining credit, or there's a cover charge. If you have the Moritz Frizzi, that you usually have at least 3 included, depending on the length of the cruise. The Cellars, which is your wine bar. We come around to the forward elevators. Also here on deck 8, we'll see in just a moment, is Food Republic, which is your kind of Asian themed, like sushi, the type, if you like that, it's Asian American flair. That is also a cover charge. It does not have a la carte, so if you just want sushi, you will not be able to just purchase that. So back here, place your order at the table on the kiosks. That's the Food Republic. You can, of course, sit up at the bar, sushi. More artwork through here. And then on the other side, on deck 8 forward, is the District Brew House. In the aft of the ship, in the back, this is where Cagney Steakhouse is. We ate here last night. They have seating outside and inside. So have the A-list bar and Le Bistro, which is the French restaurant. Those are specialty dining. You can use your specialty dining credits, or they do have cover charge if you don't have Frizzi or Moritz packages. So as we go forward, deck 8, we are on deck 15. This is the observation lounge area. Plenty of seating. A lot of people don't even realize this is down here till later in the cruise. We have like continental breakfast type thing down here. So if you don't want to fight the crowd, or a port day is a good spot to come and get breakfast. I have fruit, cereals, snacks type stuff. Again, lots of seating. This is deck 15 forward. So when we get up here to the front of the observation lounge, be able to see the entire, or in front of us where we're heading, because there's nothing more in front once we get there. Here's the rain up there. We're heading back here. The other thing that's back here is the observation lounge bar and a Starbucks. So it's a little less crowded down here as far as Starbucks is concerned. So as you see, there is the view from out here on the front of the ship. It's picking up. It's about 11 o'clock, so we slept in 11:30. Slept in this morning. Huh. But still, even that, with people all about, there's lots of seating. Deck 15 aft is all cabin space, so we won't go back there.
Washy, washy, happy. Washy, washy, smiley. Make you feel healthy. Washy, pa 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 pa.
So we are on deck 16 midship, walking back towards the Garden Cafe. As you saw, they do highly recommend washy, either soap and water or hand sanitizer. So they are working on switching over from breakfast to lunch. Plenty of seating. Plenty of choices on food. They repeat themselves over at each section. In some areas, other areas is different. Like you got burger bar, you got hot entrees, fruits, salads, ice cream. Then plenty seating back here. Um, just get your food, find where you want to go. I'll have the juices, coffee, tea, lemonade, more of the ice cream machines for the soft serve. And you see it's kind of quiet back here, all the way in the back. They do serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner in the buffet. You can also, from up here, see down to the observation lounge where we just were. So we're all the way forward again now on deck 16. Then we're going to head back towards midship and after the ship. Again, they're just transitioning over to lunch, so it's getting busier. With it being a sea day, a lot of people slept in. Tomorrow we'll be in Great Stirrup Key. The miso soups, Taste of Asia.
Right here, on this side.
And it changes each day on a lot of this stuff. So they'll have the pasta bars, the pizzas, desserts. Again, more hand scooped ice creams. They do Starbucks, mostly just coffees back here. The fresh juices. It's also a bar. Good morning. All right, interview time. Hang on, let me pull this off there. So what are y'all thinking so far? I know you had magnet problems. I saw that. And you can see she's got our lovely Traub Travel Scoot Cruise on. She's joining us. This is Sam and Justin. First time cruisers. Right, no, yeah, you hadn't been on one either before. So what do y'all think so far?
We love it.
Yeah, it's
Love
a
it?
blast.
We're already looking at the next one.
Well, just let us know when you're ready.
Heck yeah.
So tomorrow we'll be in Great Stirrup Key. It sounds like we are going to be tendering, so make sure you sign up for your tender spot on there.
I think my mom signed us up.
Good. Alright, so we are midship, heading out towards the pool area on deck 16. Excuse me. So you see, it's a sea day, so it's very busy. That house, the bar on the far side, the band playing. This is an adult pool on this end, and then there's a kids pool on the other. One way up from the Lido up to deck 16. That's there. Up to 17, excuse me. That's up to the slides area and all that. We'll be up there a little bit later. So continuing on, there's a hot tub back here, 2 of those, the kids pool and play areas all back here. Surf bar. Also back here is the stairs up to 17, up where the racetrack is at. Aft lobby, the spa, the video arcade, the teen lounge is all back here. More seating. Of course, it's completely covered over. So back here is where you go to check in for the spa. There. They also have their treatment. So back here is where the treatment rooms are on that side. There's the video arcade. All kinds of games for tickets. The prizes to trade it in. Ticket station for counting your tickets. I come back here and record when it's less people. But all kinds of games. It's a really good size arcade. There's where the teen lounge is. And more the VR stuff, train games. Star Wars Battle Pod. We did see someone win one of these Marios on a previous cruise we were on. So that is deck 16 on the Norwegian Joy. So deck 17 forward is the Haven. You do have to have Haven cabins to be able to even go in there, which we don't have. So we can't even go back there to look. That's the suites, and they've got their own dining area and everything. So coming out is ping pong tables. We got chess on both sides. Lots of more seating area. You go up, more Sun Lounge and the Havens and the Vibe Club, which is also a paid area. Kind of a resort within a resort. Walking trail. So 17 aft is where the American Diner is. That is complimentary. It's only open during lunchtime, so about 12 to 5:30. They have the diner type chairs that you can sit in. Diner. And the only thing that does cost there is the milkshakes. You do have to pay for those. And then if you come to the back, the other thing down here on 17 aft is Spice H2O. This is an adult area for most of the day. until 7. They will have so Spice H2O is the adults area. It's open until 7 for adults. After that, they'll have special events sometimes, as you saw earlier in the series. We have a large hot tub back here. It holds about 39 people, so usually there's plenty of room. Sun area, the bar. So that is Spice H2O. Again, adults area most of the day. And back here is the gym for working out, the Pulse Fitness Center. So up on deck 18 is the entrance to the speedway for the go-karts. It is $15 per run, and I think it's like 7 or 8 laps that you get to do. I was planning on doing it, but it's about a 45 minute wait, so I'll probably come back eventually on there. So that is what we have access to on deck 18. And the final deck that we'll be touring is deck 19. So this is deck 19 on the aft. This is where the golf course is, putt-putt golf. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, let's come down here with 9 courses. So, excuse me. And again, the view up here, you can see the racetrack. It is a 2-level wet racetrack. We got the rest of today and tomorrow left on the cruise, so maybe I'll get up here. Drain will video some if I do. But other than that, that is your tour of the Norwegian Joy. We hope you have enjoyed that. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you'd like to take a trip on the Norwegian Joy or any cruise line, Disney, Universal, all-inclusives, custom trips, reach out to us at traubtravels.com. Text or call 931-305-2919 or send us a message on Facebook, Traub Travels. We will be happy to help you out. Thanks for your time. All right, these are some of the guys that are going to be on the Norwegian Speedway racetrack here in just a little bit. They wanted to say hi on YouTube.
Hey guys, subscribe! Subscribe!